Hello everyone, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about profiles and home folder. So first let's uh, start the profiles. What is profile? Profile is a user state environment. Profile is a user state environment. So what is user state environment? So where we need profiles. See, as I said, every user have a profile. So without the profile, the user cannot work in the mission. For example, open C drive, go to C drive, users, ARNJ, administrator, default public. These are the profiles. So each and every user has a profile in every mission. If the user log into the mission, the profile will get created. The profile will get created first. After that, the desktop will get load. So initially, without the profile, the work user cannot work in the mission. So like chair, use profile is a chair for users. So without the chair, can we sit? Right? Like user, for users, profile is a chair. So that is called profile is a user state environment. So there is a environment is for users. So that is called user state environment. See, if ARN is working because of ARN profile, J user is working because of J profile. So without this profiles, the users cannot work in the mission. So I will show you how the user is getting created. Uh, so first let me take a user, and here also go to in client mission also, if you go to C drive, users, Ram, ARN, Anand, administrator. So these profiles got created because these users have logged into these missions before. So if any new user logged into this mission, then the mission will create a profile for that user. Okay, so let me see Raju. So Raju is a user which was not logged into this mission. I can tell this because there is no Raju profile. Okay, so let me log in with the Raju account and reset the password. I don't know. I forgot the password. So let me reset the password. Okay, good. Now let me log in with Raju. So there is no Raju profile. Now the Raju profile will be created once we once we log into this mission with Raju account. See, just observe the screen carefully. So you can see that the system will create a profile during the login process. So if you observe the screen, then you can find out the system will create a profile. Okay, I'm just entering. See, welcome. Preparing your desktop means creating the profile. Preparing your desktop means creating your profile, because there is no Raju profile before in this mission. So this is the first time Raju is logged into this mission. So that's the reason first the system is creating profile for Raju. Then only Raju can work in the mission. Otherwise, Raju cannot work. So preparing your desktop means creating Raju profile in this mission. So wherever you log in, the system will create a profile for that user. Then only the user can work without any issues. Okay. So let it create. Meantime, yeah. So what profile contains? What are the components, things profile having? Profile contains personal settings of the users. So profile is means it's a personal uh, settings for the user. See, if you go to C drive, users, say Raju. See, before it was not there. Now it's showing Raju profile because we logged in with the Raju account in this mission. Okay. Okay. So what profile contains? Profile is a personal settings. Profile contains personal setting of the user. And if you observe, Raju user cannot see others users profile. See. So because profile is a personal settings. So only particular user can see their profiles. See, I can see my profile because I'm the Raju. Okay. So I logged in with Raju account. So Raju user can see Raju's personal settings, but Raju cannot see others users personal settings. Okay. And what are the components settings contains in the profile? Documents, desktop settings, start menu icons, shortcuts, application data, downloads, pictures, music, videos, contacts, favorites, and etc. So these are the personal settings for the user. So let me open, see, contacts, desktop, downloads, favorite, links, my documents, my music, pictures, videos, games, and such items. So these are the items which profile contains. Okay. So hope you understood what is profile. Okay. Next, coming to types of profiles. There are two types of profiles. One is local profile and second one is roaming profile. There are two types of profiles. One is local profile and second one is roaming profile. So first, what is local profile? Okay. So local profile. A local user profile is created the first time you log into a computer and it is stored on a computer's local drive. That is what I said. When you log in, the profile will get created by the system. You no need to create. The system will create a profile by default when the user log in first time. When the user log in first time, the system will create a profile. So that is what written here. Local profile is created the first time when you log into a computer. So profile will get created only first time. After that, only after that, the profile just keep updating. That's it. One time only it will create when the user login first time in the computer. Okay. So Raju profile is created here, right? So let me log in here. Here, let me show you there is no Raju profile here. I think maybe I don't know before I was logged in with Raju account or not. Yeah, no Raju profile right here. Okay, let me log in with the Raj. Okay. See, profiles user settings. The profile got created so quickly. Windows Server 2012 has created a profile so quickly when compared to Windows 7. Go to C drive, users, see Raju. Now able to see Raju profile. Okay. So this is the profile. What is profile means? The profile got created when the user log into the mission at the first time. Any changes made your local user profile are specific to the computer on which you made the changes local of a local profile. Yeah. See, if you observe here, the Raju profile created in this mission, in this mission. So this profile is a local profile. Local means in this system, Raju is a local profile. So in the system, Raju is a local profile. So this profile was different. This profile is this profile only in this mission only. We can see in this mission. For example, I created a hello, thank you. Okay, is a folder. See, if you see here Raju profile, you cannot see the update which I made in this mission. So this profile is a local profile. We call local profile. So that is reason any changes made to your local user profile are specific to that computer on which you made the changes. So whatever you're made changes, that changes only, the changes made only that profile only. So see here I created a folder called thank you. Here there is no folder called thank you. So this profile was different, this profile was different, but user is same. Raju user is same, but profile was different. Profile was different. So this is called local profile. Okay. And so what are the changes you made? That changes only stick to that profile. So this is thank you. If you go to profile desktop, see, you can see the thank you photo. But you cannot see thank you folder here because this is a local profile. Local profile means only in this system only. This profile only in this system. This profile only in this system. So these profiles only works in this mission only. This profile works in this mission, I mean member server. This Raju profile works in only member server. This Raju profile works on only Windows 7. That is the reason it is a local. So simple. You took a SIM card in Andhra Pradesh. If you go to Bangalore, is that SIM card belongs to Bangalore? No, Andhra Pradesh. So that SIM card is local in Andhra Pradesh, roaming in Karnataka. So this is local profile. This is local profile. So let's see what is roaming profile. Roaming, in the term roaming, roaming means which is running across, right? So a roaming profile user, a roaming user profile is created by the system administrator. So this local profile created by the system, but roaming profile created by the system administrator, by us, and stored on the server. And this profile stored on the server, not on the mission. See, this local profile got created, will create in every mission, right? But roaming profile, see here, in every mission, these local profiles will get created. But roaming profile will be created by the administrator and stored on the server, not in missions. Okay, this profile is available every time you log into any computer on the network. Okay, then so I said without the profile user cannot work. Okay, but if the profile is on the server, how can the user work in the systems, right? This is a question definitely we'll get from you guys. So the profile will be load. 1 minute. the profile will be loaded from the server to client missions whenever the user log into any mission. Any mission. So that is called roaming profile. I'll give you this. See, this is the server, DC, domain controller. Okay. DC means domain. Domain controller. Okay. So I created a profile. I created a profile here. Some profile, for example, J. Okay. I created a profile J for J user account. Okay. This is a profile. So I created a profile for J user. So these are the member servers or clients or whatever. Okay. Client mission. Member server. Member server. Oh, sorry. Client mission. Okay. So when I log into this mission, obviously these missions have added to domain controller. Okay. So that the domain controller having a control over on it. Okay. So that the user which is in domain controller so can able to log in these missions. Am I right? So the J user logged into this mission, client mission. What will happen? J is a roaming profile. Created a roaming profile J. This is J is a roaming profile. So I created in the domain controller. So when the J is logged into these missions, what will happen? This roaming profile will be loaded in this mission. In this mission. So wherever I log in with a J account, that profile will be logged into, the profile will be loaded in this mission. Will be loaded. So this profile will be loaded in all missions from the server. But in local profile, not like that. So the user, if the user having a local profile, for example, Ram having a local profile. Ram is a user in the domain here, the Ram. Okay. So this RAM doesn't, system administrator didn't create a roaming profile RAM account. So what will happen? What will happen if the user logged into this mission, this client mission? What the system will do? System will create a local profile. System will create a local profile to work in this mission. Okay. because system admin didn't create a roaming profile for RAM. So that is the reason system, this client mission will create a profile for RAM and stored in this mission. So similarly, if example RAM again log into this mission, then what the member server do? Member server again create a profile in the system for to work RAM. So similarly, again, if the RAM account logged into this client mission, this mission also will create a profile in this mission. See, so in every mission, profile will create if there is no roaming profile for RAM. If RAM having roaming profile, these systems will not create a local profile. Profile will be loaded from the server. If there is no roaming profile for RAM account, systems will create a profile in this missions. In every mission, profile will get created. Okay, that is the difference between local profile and roaming profile. Okay, so what is the advantage of roaming and local roaming profile? So wherever you log in, your profile will be loaded into those missions. The changes you made to roaming profile, those changes will be moved to server. Those changes will be moved to server. So that is the reason roaming profile will be implemented. I mean, usually implement in most of the companies. Most of the companies. So because, for example, today you logged into some other mission. Okay, then you should get your data into that mission. Some other day, nowadays everyone is getting laptops. That is second part. But earlier days, there are shifts. So on one system, 3 shifts guys will work on it. Or else, if the system is busy, employees usually log into in other missions. So at that time, they should get their data. If their data is on some other mission, they cannot work, right? So I logged in system 1 today. Okay. Next day I logged into system 2. Next day I logged into system 3. So if I keep logging into different missions, how can I get my data? Right? So with the roaming profile, wherever you log in, your data will be loaded from the server. So you no need to worry. If you log into a different mission, you no need to worry. Okay. So that is the reason organizations implementing roaming profiles. So the profile will be loaded from the server. You no need to worry if you log into a different mission today and you log into another mission tomorrow. So you no need to worry because the roaming profile will be loaded from the server. So whatever your settings, data, everything will be loaded from the server. So if you see here, for example, Raju created some data on desktop, but so this profile was different. This profile, Raju profile having data, thank you. This profile, same Raju account, but here desktop settings, data didn't show, right? So this is the issue with the local profile. Local profile only stick with particular computer only. So you cannot see the data here. This data you cannot see here because it's a local profile. So the profile only works in this mission only. You cannot see the data settings, your profile settings in other mission, even though the same user, see, same user. Here also same user, here also same user. Okay. Now this is the local profile. Local profile, this is the local profile. So how is there any way to check whether it is a local profile or roaming profiles? See, roaming profiles also shown here. In every mission, roaming profile also shown in every mission, but the data will be updated to system server. So, for example, let's remove Ramu profile. Yeah, see, I logged into JUser in this mission. I created some data like hello. I created a hello folder. So what will happen? This hello folder will be moved, I mean not moved, synced. Will be replicated to server. So when the J logged into this member server, the hello folder will shown here. And here I created hi. So what will happen? This data will be uploaded or synced to server. So when the Raju profile, when Raju account logged into this mission, what will happen? This data will be shown here. And if I create here, if I create here, what will happen? Whenever the J profile logged into any mission, the data will be uploaded to server. So, and loaded to again. So the data will be synced to server. If you create on missions, the data will be synced back to server and loaded from the server. So that is called roaming profile. So I will show you, we can check what is the roaming profile and what is, we can see uh, roaming profiles and local profiles. So go to my computer, properties, advanced settings. This is administrator, because this user doesn't have permissions to see. Okay, user profiles. Go to advanced user profiles settings. See, local name, size, type, ARN, Raju, Anand, all local profiles. See, status local profile. See, local profile. There is no roaming profiles, all local profiles. Okay, here you can find out which profile is your local profile, which profile is a roaming profile. So if you want to know which profile is a local profile or roaming profile, you can find here. What are the local profiles in this mission and what are the roaming profiles in this mission? You can see here. Okay. Now let me create a roaming profile. Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions? Okay. So let me, and also here in the server also you can see roaming profiles. This PC, right click, go to properties, advanced settings. See, administrator, you need to give the administrator account because this user doesn't have to see the profiles. So that is the reason I'm giving administrator account. Go to settings. See, all local profiles. See, local, type local. Okay. Now, so let me create a roaming profile in the server because administrator can create a roaming profile. So for that, I need to create a folder in this server domain controller. D drive. So let me create Rome, a folder called Rome. Okay. Now right click on it, give sharing permissions. Give sharing permissions to everyone. Usually in the real time, will not give everyone. So if you create a user profile for a particular user, you need to give the permissions to that particular user only. So just I'm giving everyone read and write, share, because I don't know to so which user I'm going to create a profile for roaming profile. So okay, Ravi. Okay, let me create a new user account. Okay, Divya. Okay, Divya. Click next. Password. Okay, created Divya. So now I'm going to create a roaming profile for Divya user account. Okay, right click on it, go to properties, profiles. Okay, here you need to give the path. So what is the path? I created roaming, right? Roaming is folder. First, let me check whether the roam folder is shared or not. Okay, win -ad slash roam. Yes, seems it is working. Okay, copy this path. Copy this path and give here. Give here. Okay, slash. What is the user account? Divya. So that the Divya profile will be created, will be stored in this path. In this path. Instead of see how the local profiles path shown here. See users Raj, right? This is the local profile path. But roaming profile path will be win-ad win-ad slash roam slash Divya. So roaming profile will be stored in this path. Okay, apply. Okay. Okay. Now, now, now try to log in the account in any mission. In any mission. Let me close this. So nothing inside this profile because the user never logged into any mission right now. So there is no profile in this. Okay. Let me log in this mission with the Divya account. Control Alt to Del, switch user. Let me log in here because this mission is taking a lot of time. Okay. Let me log in here. The Windows 7 taking a lot of time. So I'm logging with Divya account in this mission. Divya. Okay. Password. See, profile is created. Just open the server and see whether the files got created or not. See, before it was empty, now the profile got created. Okay. Open this computer, right click on it, go to properties, advanced settings. So you need to give the administrator username and password because normal users usually doesn't have permissions to view the profiles. See, Divya is a roaming profile, not local profile. So let's see, let's verify, is this really working or not? So let me create hi, mm, hi Divya. Okay. So in this, this is, what is the server name here? WinADC. This is WinADC. Just random. Hello Divya. This is WinADC. Just save it. Okay. So I logged in with Divya user account in this one of the server, member server, and I'm logging off. Sign out. So whatever the changes happen in this mission, the changes will be uploaded or updated to server. Okay. So let's see, is really uploaded to server or not, updated or not. Okay. So Divya. So now the profile is not creating, but loading from the server. See, so quick. Hi, Divya. See, now it is showing. I didn't create the data in this mission. So now it is create. See, now wherever I log in, I can see the data. Okay. Let me create a here. This is Win 7 mission. Okay. Let me log off. Log off. So whatever changes I made here, the changes will be uploaded to server. To server. You refresh it. So last 11:13. What is the time now? Okay, now I log into here. The same. So you can see the data. See, I can see the data because this profile is loading from the server into the missions. So there is no data mismatches or no local data. The profile is a global, so it will load from the server. Wherever you log in, your data will be loaded to that computer. Will be loaded from the server to the computer. So in organizations, wherever you sit, wherever you log into the computer, your data will be loaded to that computer from the server. That is called roaming profile. Okay. Yeah. Coming to home folder. So home folder is a centralized location for users files. So why we need a home folder? Because see, for I logged into this mission. Okay, I don't have a like a roaming profile. Switch Raju. Okay. Here also let me log in with Raju account. Or if you have a roaming profile also, we can. So home folder is nothing but a centralized location to store your data. Centralized location. So system administrator giving to a centralized location for each and every user. Because if there are any important data, they can store into the centralized location. So that if the system got crashed, suddenly collapsed due to power, network, due to antivirus, due to any reasons, if your system not booting, if the system is collapsed, if you're unable to log into the mission, then how to retrieve your data? So that is the reason system administrators are requesting users to store their very important data in a one centralized location. Centralized location. How the centralized location will work? See, this is the server. Okay. DC, let's say DC, domain controller. Okay. I created here home folder. Home folder. So in the home folder, I created for each user. For example, J. J is a user. So I created a folder called J under the home folder. Okay. So client missions. Client mission. Client mission. Okay. So if J user logged into this mission usually, okay, and work. So if we create a home folder for J, so that location will be accessible to here. I mean win ad slash home slash J. So that what are the data, important data J user can store in this location. So that if the system is got crashed, if the system is got crashed, then the J data will be safe because the data will be stored here, means in the server. So that a system administrator used to give the home folder to every user to store their important data. Okay, so this is how home folder will work. So for example, if the J user logged into member server in another mission, mem server. Okay, still the home folder will be loaded in this mission. See, if the J user logged into this server, so what will happen? The same home folder will be shown this member server. Please mute yourself and please mute yourself. So the home folder will shown in this mission wherever the user login, and in whichever system the J account login, J account can see the home folder. Okay. So any questions? If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Now let's see how the home folder will work in the real-time world. Okay. So first let me log into the DC. Okay. Let me go to D drive. Let me create a home folder. Home. You can name it anything. I'm just giving home. You can give any name. There is no thing to give only home. You just give whatever name which will fit into present project or current situation or scenarios. So I just gave a name called folder home to the folder. Okay. Now we have to give read write access to everyone. But in real time, only we give particular users who are needs home folder. Okay. So to search a particular folder, find people here. Find. See, you can see the people here. So you need to give the particular users to whom you are going to create a folder. Okay. Just I'm giving everyone now. Share. See win-ad/home. Okay. So created a home folder and gave permissions, read write permissions to everyone. Okay, let's go to Active Directory, use and computers. Okay, right click, let me create J, okay, or Divya. Let me Divya. Right click on it, go to properties. So I'm creating a home folder for Divya. For Divya. Go to profile. Here, home folder. Okay, connect. See, before creating the home folder, let me log in with Divya account and shown you. Log off. Here, Divya, sign out. Switch user, Divya. Here also, logging with Divya account. So make sure before and after. I would like to show you before and after. See, there is no home folder. See, there is no home folder. Usually home folder will shown in my computer. I mean computer. Let me show you. See, no home folder. See, observe this. No home folder for Divya account. I log in with Divya account and not showing home folder. Okay. Now, so coming back to Divya account, I right click on Divya account and go to properties. Okay. And here give home folder path. So what is the home folder path? Let me check. Win hyphen ad win hyphen ad slash home. Okay. Copy this path. Copy here, paste. Slash Divya. Give Divya. So you choose any drive. You can choose any drive, but make sure the drive should not be match with the current. If you select C drive, will not work because already C drive assigned, C letter assigned to drives already. So you have to choose a different drive letter which was not assigned at. Okay. So I'm selecting G drive. Let's see. This is the home folder path. Okay. Apply. Okay. Okay. Now let me log off and log in the account. Log off here. Log. Sign out. Now go to and try to log in now. Go to my computer. See, if you see here Divya, home folder. You can store the data, my data, my dev data. Okay, fine. See, I will try to log in with the same account here. Go to this PC. See, wherever you log in which system you log in, you will see this home folder. Okay, open this. See, you can see the data. You can create IMP data. If you see here, IMP. So this is called a centralized location. Home folder means centralized location. Home folder is a centralized location of users' files. Home folder make it easier for an administrator to backup user profiles by collecting all users' profile in one location. Whenever the user log on to any computer in a domain, home folder will be available in the form of network drive or network location. How the home folder will available in the form of network drive. So the home folder will be available in the form of network drive. So this is how you can make your data centralized. And it is both for system administrator, for you also there are many benefits if you store the data in home folder. For system administrator, it is easy for them to backup. So for example, if the data is lost in the server, what will happen? So that is the reason for administrators, it is very easy to back up your data, because he cannot he cannot log into your each and every mission and back up your data. Okay, for example, Divya system. This is the Divya system. So what the administrator used to pull the data, Divya's data from this mission. Like we have a 1 lakh employees. It is tough to administrator to back up the 1 lakh employees data from 1 lakh missions, right? So that is the reason administrator is encouraging to store your data in home folders, because for him for him it is easy to back up your data into the backup servers. Whenever you lost, we can restore the data from the backup servers. And for you also, if the system is got crashed suddenly, still your data will be available on the server. So you no need to worry, right? And you can quickly resume your work. You no need to stop your work until your system is up. So you can log into another mission, you can start working, because your data will be stored in the server. Your profile will be stored in the server and your centralized data in the server. So you no need to worry. You can log into any mission. You can work immediately. So because of roaming profile and centralized location, your data will be safe. And if the system is having issue, you can log into another mission. You can start your work immediately. No data loss at all. Okay. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. See you tomorrow at the same time.